G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. We have been exploring the mountains quite a bit in the last couple of episodes, and yeah, unfortunately we still haven't really found anything of interest. But there is one, I guess, potentially silver vein nearby, which, not exactly where we're standing right now. But the one that we found previously, which I want to go back to and see if we can dig around. And that's purely because there appeared to be some kind of a interesting rock formation nearby, or on top of it. Right here, I feel. So, yes, we'll try to dig for some more silver here. I'm just trying to think here. So I've put a marker down here as well, because potentially there's some silver around here. Appears like we've got a little bit of trouble already. We've got some fenrigs to deal with. Just looking at our food situation. Food situation looks okay. Okay, fenrig is definitely after us. Okay, couldn't quite reach there. Alright, not bad. I wasn't too tough. It appears like the fenrigs actually don't like the wolves either. So let me just put a marker down here just to make sure that we can come back here. So I assume this is silver, but we will dig just in case it's not. And I do have another marker down here as well. I'm just not entirely sure what this is. Is it more silver? Okay, well, we've got another site very similar to what we saw before. And yeah, I guess this is the one that I was sort of referring to. So strangely, they sort of look the same. Anyway, we'll dig at this one and we'll see what we can find. And I'm really hoping for some form of direction, really. How are we doing for arrows? 41. Okay, not too bad. Okay, get these pesky drakes out of the way. I was hoping for our poison to do the rest of the damage there, but that didn't happen. We're at 197. I guess we could, you know, put on Meng and Jord when we need to. But yeah, let's dig here. And, or actually we could go home and just, you know, get rid of the knight. That might be a decent idea, because if we do that, at the very least, we won't have to deal with so many enemies. What can we get rid of? I think we can get rid of maybe these. We'll pick up the circling cores. Let's get our workbench back up. And teleporter back up as well. Okay, everything's coming out of the woodwork. I've always noticed that there are skeletons in this area, and I'm not entirely sure where they're coming from exactly. But anyway, I think that's the name of the tag that we used. Okay, very good. Nice to be home. Let's sleep away the night. Get our buffs in order. How are we doing for food? Okay, we're running out of skewers. Might not be a bad idea to get some more. Alright, so... yeah, actually, we've got some spare skewers already. Let's just take a few. We could go in with some more stews. And I sort of want to let go of a few things here if we can, actually. Let's head back up to the bedroom. Forgot about these valuables. Okay, that should make way for blueberries and carrots. Now, I'm not entirely sure if we'll need cooked deer meat for anything else. So I might actually just spend all of them making stews, because we've been using the stews quite a bit. And yeah, let's just put stuff away here. Got a few more things that we can probably leave behind. Do we have stacks of bones somewhere? Doesn't look like it. We'll leave a few bones, that's fine. Alright, are we ready to go? Maybe I just want to store that there. Onion soups. Let's maybe take a couple more, since the onion soups run out a little bit faster. Okay, so now that we have some relative peace up here in the mountains, we should be able to do this digging. Again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. I'm hoping for something other than silver, but if we don't find it, then my plan is really to take ourselves up to this mountain instead. So we'll see how we go. Okay, this rock is actually quite hard down below. I'm not entirely sure if it's just a normal rock formation or hang on, is this silver? That doesn't exactly say that it's silver. Actually, maybe we'll take that off, because that's a little bit distracting. Skeletal remains. Are there skeletal remains here? Okay, just normal bone fragments. We might need a while to actually dig around this place, so bear with me, guys. While I'm doing this, though, I might actually make mention, guys, that I completely forgot to actually mention anything about this, but we had passed 100 episodes in this series, so I failed to recognize that when I made the video. So happy 100th episode, guys. Well, it's more like 102 now. And yeah, I just wanted to take the opportunity to, thank all of you guys who have been regularly watching. And particularly for those of you guys who felt comfortable enough to reach out, leave comments in a lot of my videos, give me pointers, etc, etc. Definitely appreciate seeing all those comments there. Definitely makes my day when I get to engage with my audience a little bit more. So for those of you who are lurking, who've always thought about leaving a comment, definitely welcome you guys to do so, because being a smaller YouTuber, I still have the ability to read everything and respond to everyone. So that's what I'm still doing currently. So if you want to get in touch, do it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me and you know, watching the series until now, and I'm glad that quite a few of you guys are really into what I'm doing, which is kind of just a standard, you know, playthrough in, you know, 2023, so to speak. We've got a lot of stone here. Maybe I'll just carry everything with Mengenjord, and we'll see how we go. We might be able to place stones down near the portal, and that way we'll be able to pick it up later on. I'm not finding anything of interest here, guys, so this is sort of weird because, if anything, I was sort of expecting to find, like, silver out here. And, you know, I'd be satisfied with silver, yes, but I'm not gonna lie, it would be a little bit disappointing because I'm trying to find something else, you know, something that will lead us to the right way. Get rid of this guy. I really need to stop, like, firing my arrows at the drakes when they're flying around and repositioning, because I'm missing most of my shots, really. And I feel like I'm just wasting arrows. Alright, just gonna do a dump of stones. And that should free us a little bit more. And I'm gonna chuck the wishbone back on, because now I'm concerned about whether or not I'm in the right spot. I mean, the pinging was coming from here, right, guys? So, have I... And the pinging has stopped now. What's the deal? Unless the pinging was coming from the stone formation, which is very strange. And now I'm just getting, like, normal stone here, which is not so interesting. I'm just trying to think about this, guys, whether or not I want to keep digging, and, you know, if there's nothing here, then what am I digging for, you know? I mean, am I gonna be able to find, like, a hidden cave, for example, if I keep digging? That would be cool if that was the case. Alright guys, so I'm not seeing what we need to do here. So I might just quickly grab a little bit more stone, and I might leave this one. Sure, we've got the marker here, and what I might do is just actually change the marker up a little bit, just so that we know where to find this thing if we do need it. But I'm just putting some question marks there because I really don't know what's going on there. There was another similar one on this side. Now, considering what we've just experienced, I'm sort of reluctant to dig around there. See, here we go. So we've got another formation of 3 stones together. So I do not know what this means at all. We're getting the pinging, and then if we go back here, yeah, so we're not getting the pinging anymore. Getting a very faint ping. Is it telling us to go somewhere else now? I think this is just taking us to this formation up here. Okay, so one thing I am curious about is whether or not maybe if we take one of the dragon eggs or wyvern eggs and put it here, will anything happen? Because I suspect those eggs are what we use to summon the boss, but I mean, if this was a place to summon the boss, then wouldn't we actually see that on the map? Maybe we need to summon the Vegvizier first. Again, I'm not 100% sure. It's more like I'm 0% sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Which is why I need you guys. So yeah, leave some comments, guys, with some direction. Preferably not as spoilery, if possible, but you know, I'm okay with some spoilers here and there. Alright, so as I said, I'm gonna experiment here, guys, but if I fail with this experiment, then the next best thing really is to go to the next mountain. Get rid of this drake. Oh wow, critical hit. Very nice. Alright, we're carrying too much. Can we carry this with Megan Jord? Yes, we can. Alright, so we should be able to hopefully put this in this spot. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's worth a try. Anything happen? No. The answer is absolutely not. Right. Well, I'm gonna bring this and I'm gonna just chuck it over here where we've got the portal. I think it's time to eat. Just have a couple more dishes there. Yeah, gonna chuck that there. I know we can't really bring it through the portal though, so which is a real shame. I think, considering my experiment failed, what I might do is I might actually dig around there as well. Just to, you know, see if we can actually find anything there. Or if we'll get the same effect as last time where we literally don't find anything. I mean, I did get rid of the stones though, so I have a feeling that might have had something to do with the pinging disappearing. Let's actually chuck that on. Yeah, we're still getting the pinging now. So what I might do is I might just try to dig, but I won't get rid of the stones. Right, so we saw skeletal remains before, and perhaps maybe it's the skeletal remains that are causing the pinging. Yeah, okay. No. Oh, okay, right. Well, we've also got a silver vein down here. So that would explain why the pinging hasn't stopped this time around. Okay. Well, with the silver vein discovered, I don't really think there's a need for us to hang around here. Although I'm getting some slight pinging now. So I'm, again, curious. Okay, so this could be just some slight pinging for the thing that we've discovered over here, which again I'm guessing will just be more silver. Round about here. So I think it's time to move on, guys. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if this is a question mark exactly. Maybe it was just simply the, it was simply the skeletal remains that, you know, we saw. So I think I'm gonna work our way to the next mountain. So to do that, I think maybe it might be best for us to deliver what we've found, you know, the stones, etc., etc., back home, and we'll also come back here to take the portal with us, because I don't really want to leave the portal out here. And we should actually be taking the portal back home with us. Perhaps maybe... I'm just thinking here. Do we want to start the journey back at home? It might not be a bad idea. Let's get Megan Jord. And it is actually almost dark, so it might be a good idea for us to also have a sleep. Okay. Can we carry more? Not exactly. Okay, so let's maybe plop down stones. And I'll just fetch the rest. So, this egg, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with it, to be fair. I could carry it with us, but that's still going to restrict us. We're going to have to go home with the egg. And I'm not entirely sure if I really want to do that. Might want to just drop a whole bunch of stuff at home still. Right. Once we wake up, I think we'll teleport back. We'll break down our teleporter and the workbench, and I think we'll head north. See if we can get to that next mountain. Hopefully there's something a little bit more interesting there. As, so far, we haven't really been lucky with the current mountain that's near the house. There was only that one cave, which was quite interesting, but that cave didn't really lead us anywhere. Hopefully I didn't really miss anything in the cave. Righto, so let's chuck the wishbone back on, and in the meantime, we'll just get rid of all of this stuff. Okay, we've got huge blizzard, I think, coming in. Just want to be a little bit careful. I feel like the blizzards also tend to attract wolves, even more wolves than normal. I don't know if that's a thing, but... Okay, we can pretty much go directly north from here. Vague Vizier for the Elder, we don't really need that. Let's check out the treasures. Okay, nothing in there. Perhaps maybe we have been here before. Anyway, let's move on. Just keeping my eyes peeled for ingredients. We do need mushrooms in particular. Okay, this structure is actually a little bit bigger. And there's another one over there as well. Got a big brute here. That's a little bit strange, because normally the brutes don't come out unless it's nighttime. So it's a little bit strange to see a brute show up in the daytime in the Black Forests. Although they do sometimes spawn from the nests, right? So... Ah, yes, okay, that explains it. There's a nest right there. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see how this place is constructed. So it looks like they've gone with, you know, like a 2 by, or maybe even 3 by 4 or something like that down the bottom. And they've got sort of a gap below where they've got the floor. So, yeah, I don't know. Gives me a little bit of inspiration. Any way we can get up to the top? Is there any reason why we would want to go to the top? Maybe not. I'm not going to bother with the nest. We'll leave the nest alone. So we've got a couple of structures around here. 1 mushroom. Really, game? That's it? Oh. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting there. Haven't seen that before. Okay, we don't exactly have inventory space here. Let's maybe get rid of dandelion. Maybe we'll carry that. I don't know about the feathers. I mean, I would like to bring the feathers with me, but I guess since we've got the stuff for it, what would make sense is for us to teleport back. My bad. And speaking of teleporting to the mountains, I'm not entirely sure we have completed exploring all of this particular mountain over here. Maybe I should actually go back there and explore. We also have our boat out around that area as well, so it might not be a bad chance to actually, you know, bring our boat back home. Although, I suppose I could just break it down into materials and, you know, bring it home that way. Get our treasures back in. Okay. Can actually find blueberries in there. Bit of tin as well. I'm gonna get rid of the tin though, because I feel like that will just prevent us from being able to teleport when we want to. And, you know, there's no shortage of tin everywhere. I don't think it's gonna be too hard to find. There we go. That's a lot better. My lord. And just like that, we're already just full of stuff. I was gonna go back there for the feathers, because that's why I I decided to just teleport and take stuff back home, but completely forgot to take the feathers as soon as we arrived. Par for the course. My channel and my playthrough. Oh god, alright. That looked like at least like a 1-star deer. Could have gotten a few resources from that one, but you know what, that's okay. We don't really have the space for it. Let's have some onion soup. Might help us. Okay, so we're at a new mountain, finally. Let's hope that we'll find some interesting things here. Got the wishbone already equipped, so we should be detecting stuff. So I'm looking for either buried things or more of those caves. I think the caves might be a little bit more interesting, because I fully expect to find a cave that has like a Vegvisir in it. But you know, the real problem is finding the caves to begin with. And when it's really snowy and when there's a blizzard like now, it's actually quite difficult to see. I don't know if there's a solution for this sort of stuff, or whether or not you just wait out the storm, you know? Go home, do other stuff. We do have the farm to try and look after as well. Okay, we've got another egg here, which, yeah, I'm not really that interested in unless I actually find out what I need to do with them. Okay, we've got interesting stone formations here. I don't know if it means anything in particular. It looks like something that could be man-made, you know? I mean, look at this, guys. It's just white. Completely white. I cannot see anything in front of me. So, I think what I'm just mentioned before sounds like a good idea, if you ask me. Maybe we should... Oh, as soon as I've got the idea to do something else, the weather clears up for us. Alright, well, why don't we continue? I'm just concerned about having all this stuff on us as well, and we don't exactly have space for anything. Yeah, I can't even bring any of the wolf meats and stuff. Anything I can throw away that's not important. I think we sort of want everything. Gotta go back to the second house as well. Just drop off a few things here while we're at this home. I do have additional arrows that I don't really want to carry, but we are low on normal wood arrows as well, so perhaps maybe just making some normal wood arrows might also be a good idea. I wish you could, like, just make normal wood arrows without having to use a workbench. Surely that's possible, right? Okay, I wasn't expecting to be able to sleep, actually. Normally, you can only sleep when it's dark, but maybe it was getting dark, that's why. Anyway, let's chuck all of this stuff in there. And yeah, all of our ingredients as well. Need to put that away. Okay, we don't have any space for more thistle, apparently. So with that in mind, maybe the answer is just to start using it. So... hang on. Again, we still don't have a lot of entrails, do we? Probably do want to fetch some more. I forget that we called it home. That's it. Okay, that's gonna help. And, you know, since we're here, we ought to actually look after the farm. Speaking of farm, I actually still need to think about how we're going to farm at the new place, which I've been putting off for a very long time. I don't know. I don't know if I should try and do farming first, or if I should think about, you know, getting storage in first. I think storage is probably the answer, because I could always just come back here to do my farming. Might do turnips this time. Okay, good. Let's see. Plenty of seeds. That goes there. A lot of produce here. Got a few piggies in there. Maybe they can have a couple of turnips. That's fine. Let's bring these extra carrots back home, and I might chuck like 10 or something like that into the pig pen. And actually I haven't really checked on whether or not the one-star pigs are breeding just one-star pigs. Because last time I feel like we just slaughtered them. Alright, so let's check on these guys. Alright, I guess maybe they're not breeding yet because there's not a lot of food in there, so hopefully that'll do the trick, and we'll start seeing some one-star piggies. Let's have some breakfast here, and let's go back and continue our journey. Oh no. I keep making that mistake, guys. I need to remember. You know, I'm sort of thinking, do I want to get rid of the portal now? Maybe it's wiser to keep the portal here and we can just run back. Reason is because we need a lot of space for the portal materials, and I feel that's what's really holding us back and requiring us to keep going back every so often. So yeah, we'll leave it there, and yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to explore a little bit. I should have put the onions away. Alright, game. You got any more of those Veg Viziers? Okay. And we're coming very close to the end of this mountain, I feel. This one's not so big. Oh my god, guys. The game listened. Let you who read me be aware of the frostworms, one of the most ancient hins sprung from Ymir's body. The most common form... Ah, actually no, we've seen this before. This is not a Veg Vizier. Sorry guys. I got too excited. Oh man, no, that is just a simple runestone. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, let's continue looking. Got any more of those frost caves? So that'll be nice as well. I'm just circling around certain sections just to make sure that there are no actual caves hidden below. I love how when you're sprinting, you literally almost stick to the side of the mountain. Unrealistic, but very handy. So we're bordering... what is this? Is this the meadows? I think it is. Where are we? Okay. There's a whole section here which I haven't exactly explored either. Okay. Well, these mountains had a whole lot of nothing, apparently. So I am super disappointed. Not even the odd structure or two on this one. Okay, well, with us having explored these two mountains, I think the next best option is to return to the original mountain, see if we can explore a little bit more along the path upwards here towards the north, and if we fail to find anything there, then I think that's all of the mountains in the continent that we have started from. We probably want to then fetch our boat, which is somewhere around here. If I'm not mistaken. It's been a while actually since we've used the boat, unless we've already taken the boat back and placed it over here. Anyway, time to head back to our house, and I'm just trying to think here whether or not I want to keep exploring the mountains more, or if we should get started building the storage room. Maybe I'm gonna call it a storage silo, because again, I'm gonna reattempt a circular structure. Despite our failings last time, I'll give it another crack, and maybe I can do better this next time. But yeah, I'm still thinking maybe we explore more, guys, because if we do commit to you know, building, it's gonna take us episodes. Yeah, I'm thinking 5 minimum to actually do the building and maybe complete it. Okay, good times. Good times. Let's just recover some of our stamina there. Okay. We got another egg here. But not a whole lot more. No caves. No caves. I'm just trying to be thorough, guys. Let's maybe recharge a little bit. Might use Ether here again. Okay. So, just a little bit of pre-planning here, but if we're going to go to the old mountain, we've already got a portal there, and I'm thinking maybe we don't need this portal to be out here anymore. And if that's the case, we're gonna actually want to run back home with all of our stuff, and we can just store ingredients for another portal and have that sitting around at home. We've still got Ether on as well, so I'm hoping that'll sort of be able to take us home pretty quickly. Got a big old troll there hanging around. We've got a couple of slots free, so I'm just sort of looking out for some more mushrooms if we can find those. I might not pick up thistle though, because we've got a stack of 50. We don't exactly need thistle at the moment. So I got mountains again. I probably just want to swing around the mountains. No need to make things harder for us. Okay, that's one for the Grey Dwarves. We've seen that before. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Okay, home sweet home. Again, I'm still thinking that maybe we do need to make like doorways entryways from each side of the property, just to make it a little bit easier for us to get in and out rather than having to jump over the fence every single time. Alright, so I do want to just organize some of our stuff a little bit here. And then we'll, of course, have another sleep. And then from there, we'll set off to the old mountains. I'm not entirely sure if we're keeping wolf head trophies. Let me just chuck that there. Now, someone mentioned in the comments about having something called an obliterator or something like that. I'm not entirely sure if that's something that we have unlocked just yet. Mind you, I've been very bad at checking what items have been made available to us. Just mostly because I've been focused on trying to get other stuff done, namely trying to find the right direction to go in. Just thinking if I had chucked my fine wood somewhere. Yeah, okay, we've got a little bit of fine wood here. So whenever we need... Actually, I should bunch fine wood together with the settling cores. That way we're not frantically looking for stuff. Or looking for the materials for making the portals when we need it. I probably want to load up on some more food before we make our way to the old mountains. So let's sleep. First thing we'll do is have a bit of a cook up when we wake up, and then we'll head to the old mountains. We'll collect the old portal there and we'll take it with us. Hopefully we'll be able to adventure a little bit more. I do hear the pigs breeding there, so hopefully we've got a few 1-star piggies. Let's take another 2 skewers, another 2 stews. We should be able to make some more onion soups here. Actually, I did put my onions away. Okay, I think we're ready for a bit of an adventure here. We should keep the wishbone equipped for now, because I'm hoping to find more stuff at the old mountains, so let's get it connected. Alright, well, this is a bit of a throwback, I feel. I think this is probably a good place for us to call this an episode, guys. I'm going to take a break, and when we come back, what we're going to do is actually just run further north, see how far this mountain goes, and yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll sort of go in this direction here, and we'll be able to sort of maybe uncover a little bit more north of where we fought Ikdir. So come to think of it, there's actually still various sections, I mean including this section here, but there's various sections of this continent that we haven't exactly explored fully. I don't expect to find too much around all of these areas, but who knows, there might be more mountains in this area, potentially. If we fail to find anything in this mountain here, I think the next thing that we're going to do is to actually sail, and we'll find another big enough continent that hopefully has mountains, and we'll try to explore mountains in different continents. Hopefully that'll sort of point us in the right direction. But anyway, guys, once again, thank you very much for all of you guys who have been watching and supporting the channel all throughout 100 episodes of Valheim. I really do appreciate all of you guys being here. If you like this episode, do consider leaving a like down below. And if you still haven't subscribed just yet, I would appreciate a subscription as well. But if you're here just to lurk, that's cool as well. Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.